After having put thousands of hours into maxing not only a normal Ironman account, but also a hardcore Ironman account, I set myself a goal to be the first person in RuneScape to max all 3 Ironman game modes. I'm now attempting to tackle one of old school's most difficult challenges, maxing an Ultimate Ironman. This is my road to maxing every Ironman mode. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 42. At the end of the last one, I started using the herbs I have farmed to get myself up to level 76 in order to do a +1 boost to make my stamina potion. So I'm going to continue with that now. I do have enough herbs to get myself from 73 to 76. The irrits I have alone are enough to get me from 73 to 74, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. It's going to go pretty quick since I don't actually care about keeping them. I'm just going to be dropping them. So the XP per hour is going to be pretty nice. Level 74 herb lore, of course 2 levels left to go now. I've gained about 70k XP, and I still have 193 irrits left to go. Honestly, this is only going to take like 10 more minutes to finish. Alright, there's all of the irrits done. I have almost 2,000 Aventos to make into super energies now. This is going to be a great time. I need to go and get my Blessed Silver Sickle again and get my whole inventory set up to do this. I think the last time I tested this, I was able to do around 350 per hour. Alright, so here we go. This is going to take a while. Like I said in the last clip, it's like 300 to 350 per hour, and I have 1900 to do. So you guys can do the math on that. It's going to take quite a while. Since I do have a high stage of the Mori Diary done, I do get these double fungus, so it's going to save me a lot of time. I've shown you guys how I do this method, I believe, twice in prior videos, so I'm not going to show it again. Also, I could go and re-suicide and get rid of a few things in my inventory, like the Dragon Axe and the Seed Box, but I honestly just can't be asked. I just want to get this over with. Also, if you're wondering why my Broad Bolts are in my inventory, it's just another placeholder so I can have even amounts of pots when I'm making them. But yeah, super tedious process to have to go through, but overall, the amount of staminas I'm going to be getting from this are well worth the time. First update of the video, there is level 75. I've gone through about 800 Aventos so far, so getting close to halfway there. There it is. That's the level I need to do my +1 boost for stamina. So technically, I guess this is like getting 77 and unlocking stamina, since getting the boost is really, really easy. I do still have 53 Aventos to go, so I'm just going to use those up really quick. And then I'll see you guys at Hespori, where I'm going to take out the rest of the super energies I have stored there. Okay, so here we are back at Hespori. So I managed to get 1,441 new super energy 4 doses, and I have 1,049 already in here, so that is almost 2,500 super energy 4s. So now where it gets really unlucky is I have 7,760 crystals, and for these crystals, for those that don't know, each crystal is enough for 1 dose of stamina, so you need 4 of these per 4 dose pot. And since I have almost 2,500 super energies, that's about 10,000 amylase I'd need to make all of these into staminas, so I'm not going to be able to make all of them. I guess in retrospect, it's not really that big a deal. I'm not going to need over 2,000 staminas right now. Even being able to make like 100 of these would be enough for a while. As for the boosts I'm going to be using, if you go to Unil and you go down here to the pub, they sell the Greensman Ales, and drinking this does boost your herb lore by 1. I think I'm going to do maybe like... I'll keep like 6 of these with me at a time, and then I'll just keep coming back here every time I need more, since I do have to make my staminas at the Grand Exchange so I can continually note them. But it's time to start making these staminas. I'm definitely going to be getting another herb lore level from this. I might get to 78, I don't know, we'll see, but I'll see you guys back in a little bit once I'm done making a bunch of these. I haven't been doing this for that long, and I just like came across this I had no idea about. But if my boost actually ends, as you can see right here, my boost is ended, but I'm still making these stamina potions. So apparently if you do the make all on these and your boost runs out, it still finishes making all of the potions. That's going to be really nice in the future for stuff with boosting, and it might help out a bunch of you guys as well. Like I said, I had no idea about this, but it's pretty cool. So if my boost is like 2 seconds from running out and I do make all, even though like by the time I finish my whole inventory, the boost ran out 30 seconds ago, it'll still go through and make all the potions. That's an incredibly helpful level. Now that I'm 77, I can make these now without having to go and buy the Greensman Ale every time, since I don't need boosts anymore. I do still have to make about 600 more of these. I don't even know how many hours later, but there's all of my staminas made, nearly 2,000 of them, 513,000 herb lore XP gained from the herbs farm just from the last video. And I'm also about 40% from 77 to 78 herb lore. Now that I have these staminas, I can start grinding out some smithing levels, but first I need to go and get my ice gloves back, which means running that path under White Wolf Mountain and killing the Ice Queen. Alright, there's the ice gloves. Now to re-suicide Hespori to clear out my inventory a bit. So for this method I'm going to be using, it turns out I don't actually need staminas, For some reason, I was thinking along the lines of how you do it on a normal Ironman account, which you'd be running back and forth between the bank chest and the belt. But the way you do it on Ultimate, it doesn't really require much running, so these staminas are just going to be sitting in the bottom of my inventory unused. As for how this method works though, I am going to be making gold bars, and the way you do this is starting out in any world and buying a full inventory and then going up and putting it on the belt. Then you run back down and you buy another inventory. Then you run to the top of the belt again, don't put the ore in, and hop to a blast furnace world, and then you put the new inventory of gold ore on the belt as soon as you hop to the world. Run down to the dispenser and equip my ice gloves. Then comes the part that it's going to be really tedious over time. I have to drop the inventory of gold bars one by one, then collect the next inventory of bars and drop them all as well. So basically I'm going to be dropping like 50 gold bars every 40 seconds. That's pretty much it though. The whole process in general is really simple. It just is going to require a ton of patience and attention. So when it comes to XP rates, I honestly have no idea how good this is. It could be bad, it could be good. So I'm going to do this for an hour and see how it goes. Hopefully the XP is good, but we are starting out at level 63. So there's 1 hour done. I got 202,000 XP. I could have gotten a little bit more if I didn't have these staminas in my rune pouch. It probably would have been about 210k. This obviously depends a lot on how much ore you have in stock. If there's a lot of people doing this, you're gonna have to hop worlds more, and you might actually hit the world hop limit, but over 200,000 XP per hour doing this is kind of crazy. I was expecting like 80 to 100k. Also, I checked the amount of GP I started with and the amount I have now to see how much this is costing me, and it's about 6 GP per XP. So for me to get to 75, it's going to take another 3.6 mil, so I'm gonna have to head over to NMZ and take some more coins out. Also, a few things I found out while doing this, if you guys are gonna be doing this yourselves. I started hopping worlds after I collect the second inventory of bars, and I just drop these in the non-blast furnace world, because if you drop the second inventory in the blast furnace world, it's going to keep taking coins out of your coffer. But yeah, it's pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. I am 4 levels away from getting to 1900 total, so I'll see you guys in a little bit once I'm about to get that level. Well, there's another milestone on the account, 1900 total. I'm also up to level 71 smithing, so 4 levels left to go, which is about 400k more XP, so I'm expecting this to take around 2 more hours. So there it is, guys, level 75 smithing. We're done doing this for now. 1904 total. I don't really know what I've unlocked from getting this. It's kind of just wanting to get all of my skills up. So what I'm going to be doing next, I'm going to try to explain this the best I can and not make it too confusing. But for the first time since like the beginning of this account, I actually sat down for about an hour and planned out what I'm going to be doing for probably around the next month and a half on this account. So what I'm going to be doing right now, it can kind of be confusing, so I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. I did mention before that I'm working towards being able to get 99 hunters, so I can also get 99 ranged. So the next step in that is going to be finishing the easy, medium, and hard steps of the Western Provinces diary, since this unlocks the private hunter area where I can hunt red chins without all the bots being there. So to finish this, I have to do 2 quests. I have to do Roving, Elves, Swan Song, then I have to start Morning's End Part 1. I also have to kill Zulrah, get 300 chompy kills, and somehow get a palm tree seed to plant. So we're going to be starting out with the Roving Elves quest. So Roving Elves itself is a pretty easy quest. I did forget, however, that you need to go into this dungeon here, and you can't take runes and stuff down there with you, so I didn't really want to have to go and suicide again, so I figured I'd just drop these and hopefully get this kill in time. If you guys don't know about this quest, you have to kill a moss giant down here to get a seed. You can't have any armor or anything on, so you pretty much have to kick it. So it takes 60 seconds for those to appear to players and another 120 seconds for them to completely disappear. So I had 3 minutes to kill this thing, and if I went over a minute, I just had to hope that nobody ran across my runes up top. But thankfully I was able to kill it in around a minute and 40 seconds, so it just saved me having to suicide. There is Roving Elves completed, 1 quest point, and I did also choose the crystal bow. I'm going to keep this on me because you need to kill an elf when you're level 70 ranged for one of the steps in the diary. So next up I have to start Morning's End Part 1 to get access to Letya, because I need to, where is it in here? I need to check health on a palm tree there. After I start that quest, I'm then going to be doing Swan Song. So there is Swan Song done. The rewards from this are actually pretty good, 15k magic XP and 10k prayer XP. The magic XP actually got me really close to my next magic level. I'm only 9k away from that. Getting the supplies for this quest was actually a pain as well. I had to go get all of the 4 elemental talismans so I can make the mist and lava runes, and those have a drop rate of 1 in 20, so it took a bit. But next up for this diary, I decided I wanted to go for the palm tree seed. I thought for a while on the best way to do this, and really I only have 2 options. I can either do farming contracts or power cut oaks and try to get it from bird nests. Of course, as you can see on screen right now, I did opt for going and cutting the oak trees. The rates on the nests here are pretty high, and I tend to get at least 1 every few minutes, and the palm tree seed is rare on the drop table. I have some stuff to do right now anyway, so something AFK like this is actually working out really nicely for me. I'm doing this now for a little bit over an hour. I've gained 46,000 woodcutting XP and still no palm tree seed. Wasn't really expecting to get one until like at minimum like 5 hours of doing this. I've gotten maybe like 4 or 5 acorns and 6 or 7 more seeds. So I'm still managing to get like at least 10 seed drops per hour. Eventually I will hit that drop table and get the palm tree seed. But I do want to upload this video today, so that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy it. In the next one, I'm going to be finishing this, hopefully finishing the majority of the diary as well. And I'm also going to be starting Monkey Madness 2. Once again, here's my stats for now. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully within the next week.